Hi Virgo, welcome back to lovefromaleo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as lovefromaleo, and this is my channel. This reading is a timeless message. I really wanted to focus it on a soulful type of energetic vibe, meaning it's going to be to your soul. This message is to your soul's purpose, your soul's journey, what your soul needs to hear from the divine messenger, me being the messenger in this case. I really want to help people strengthen their connection to the divine. And I think that starts internally, which is your soul. So we're going to look into that and see whatever comes up for you. Okay? Message from divine to Virgo. Princess of Pentacles. So the first thing I thought when I saw Princess of Pentacles, you're young. Not in a bad way. I mean, spiritually, maybe you just started your journey of really, truly understanding who you are spiritually. Maybe your soul is young. Maybe you're a newer form of energy, meaning you have a lot to learn. Maybe for some of you, I got the thought you are this is one of your first lives on earth. Maybe not your first life on earth, but this is one of the first. The beginning stages. Okay, so you're a fresh spirit. Being fresh and new also can mean naive, or people will want to take advantage because it's new, it's fresh, it's vibrant. It's pure, innocent. Two of Swords in reverse. When you are alone at nighttime, Virgo, and you're thinking to yourself, because I feel like you think a lot when you're by yourself, you're probably trying to understand a lot of things that just don't make sense. And it could be just things of this world, because I do feel like you're a fresh life, you're a fresh person, you're a fresh energy in this earth, if that makes sense to you. You may always feel like, why don't I understand why people act the way that they do? Why can't I truly relate? Why do I always feel like I'm in a world upside down and everyone else is walking upright? I think you have a hard time understanding because, like I said, either you're here just now learning, or you're from somewhere else, a different realm, maybe a higher realm, because it seems like you don't understand the ways of this world, especially the darkness. Like, you don't understand it, you don't get it. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. You don't understand why people are so mean. You also don't understand why people, they feel like they have to control. Maybe you don't understand, the government policies. There's just this feeling of wanting to understand, but also feeling like, no, that's not a good thing. Like, I don't really necessarily want to get it so that I can do it. You just want to understand it so that you don't feel so out of place all the time. You feel very out of place. But you also know that you're here. It is what it is at this point. That's what I'm getting. You're like, I'm already here, but I still don't understand. And I feel like you only really think about this at nighttime because you're by yourself, you're getting close to going back to the whatever that place is where we have dreams and stuff, right? You're like, why can't I understand it? But do I want to understand it? Like, you're always going back and forth. You have these thoughts quite a bit. Okay, so let's see. Virgo, where are you from? Past life, this life. Where is their spirit from? Why don't they understand it here? Father and phobia. Maybe you were sheltered. I also feel like you have a lot of fears. Fears are just things that you don't understand. Because usually a fear or a phobia can be conquered just by understanding why you're afraid of it, where it comes from. Usually with this deck though, I usually get cards like in the past when I just did, there was Atlantis, there was Greco-Roman, For you, I'm getting father and phobias. I feel like you're very fresh, Virgo. Not in a physical way, but obviously that too. But I just mean fresh energetically. Like you're a new energy. You're a fresh new orb that's come down to this forsaken hell where you have to learn how to rise out of it. And I feel like you came down here either to help or because you needed to grow up. Your spirit needed to grow. And I feel like your spirit is like afraid. It's like a child. Not that children are always afraid, but I'm saying, if you go to a place with lots of people, or if you get lost in a store by yourself, you're like, where's my parent? Where's my mom? Where's my dad? Like you're really afraid, but you also know like, okay, I still have to figure out how to get out of this. Like I have to ask for help. I have to do something. I can't just sit here and just waste away. Virgo, you're a young spirit. You're a young energy. You have fears. But it's also because wherever you're from, whatever realm that is, you were very like sheltered or guided, or maybe you just took commandments and you just did them, like you just had, that's all you did was listen. And now you're in this world where you have to literally grow up, become your own person, try to figure out who you are within all of this while still feeling your own internal feelings. I also feel like you're still like maybe physically in this life you're also young still too. So there's still just things that you have to learn to grow to understand. But even if you're older, it just feels like this is one of your first lives on this earth, in this realm. But I'm a believer that we choose to come to this earth. We choose to come to this realm. We choose to have lifetimes here. And some of us, you have to start over. You get stuck in the loop. You have to understand what the loop is in the first place. But I feel like for you, this is one of your first lives. Like you're in the beginning stages of really understanding what you're here for. But you also have these memories maybe of like what life used to be. It used to be easier. Like I used to be a pro in my past life. In this lifetime, I feel like you're not as confident in your abilities because you're still learning what those are. You have them though. You have them. That's why you were able to come down here. But and there's an energy of some father figure or maybe something that you believe in heavily. I'm also feeling like patriarchal vibes, like maybe you had to relearn or learn the ways of this world or something. Very interesting. There's a sense of there's a sense of like a confusion that I'm feeling that you feel all the time. I don't think you show this to people, but I feel like you're always confused. Like you're always like, wait, why do people do that? Why do people act like this? Wait, why are they fighting? Why, like, wherever you're from, it was so like different, almost like a fairy tale, like fairyland, or like maybe you were like a princess or something in your past life, and like in this life you have to really get out there and do things for yourself, and you're like, where's my staff? Like it's like that type of energy. But I don't think you're being cocky or anything about it. It's just that like you really are trying to understand the ways of the world. A whole new world. That's what I just heard in my head. Wow, Virgo. I feel like you're very beautiful though. Like that's one of the things you have going for you. Not just beautiful physically, but also like your spirit, your aura. Because it's fresh, like I said, it's fresh. Which also means you need to make sure you're protecting yourself, because a lot of people will take advantage of that. I feel like you're supposed to learn the evils of this world, but there's something within you that's more delicate, that's more innocent, more pure, that will help fight the evil. Like maybe that's part of the reason why you came down here. So it would be in your best benefit to learn your phobias, to get over your phobias, so that you can truly help in whatever your gift is in this lifetime, for you to be able to give that, because that's something we need. And I feel like Virgo is, like the angel of the zodiac, and in your case in particular, I think you truly are some type of angel or something pure. You come from a pure realm, and you're here in this crazy ass earth, 3D life, and that's fine. You wouldn't be able to come down here if you weren't ready, or if you weren't able to do this. You got this. You just have to remember what you're here for. And I think that comes from you understanding that you'll never truly understand the ways of this world, because you're not truly of it. But as soon as you remember what you're here for, then you can kind of help fix, or at least, dilute all of the pollution that has been just pumped into this world. You're one of those people, one of those angels, one of those fallen angels. And that's so interesting, because before I started this reading, on YouTube I put on harp music. I never do that. Like, I just felt the need to just feel like this angelic, harmonious harp, beautiful music. And we're talking about angels now, like angelic realms. Don't be afraid, though. You have lots of people, like, not people, so to speak, but you have energetic forces around you from your past realm that they're watching you. They already know you came down here to do just what you're doing. So don't be afraid to learn, okay? Father of fire. Work on becoming more independent. Work on your courage. Work on what action you put forth in different parts of your life as well. Enhance your life. Also enjoy it. It's all a journey. The only way to truly become wise in this world is to be able to experience, That's why you get old. You just have time. And once that time expires, that's it. You just go start back over, or you go to your next phase, or whatever that means for you. But learn, Virgo. You came here as a Virgo. Virgo is all about multitasking, understanding, analyzing. It doesn't mean you have to, become it. It just means understand it. Be thorough with your research. And the more you learn, the more fierce you'll become, the more courageous you'll become, the more confident you'll become in yourself to navigate and use your own spiritual gifts as services to others. Because as Virgo, you were here to service others. Doesn't mean that you're supposed to, literally service them, but you have something that will service humanity, the body. Virgo is the 6th house. Health, body, self. So in the bigger scheme of things, you have a duty to service the body of the human race, or, whatever you want to call it here on this earth. There's something you're here to do. But if you are afraid to get out there, there will be no changes on your part. And you'll probably have to come back here again. So work on that. Work on that. Now let's see what Spirit wants to tell you with this oracle card here. Solitude. She has a book in her hand. She's by herself. It's nighttime. Does that remind you of this card? Remember when I was saying, when you're, when it's nighttime and it's late and you're just sitting thinking to yourself, you just keep trying to understand things. Learn about things. Learn about, the things that you don't get, Virgo. You're literally here to learn. Being ruled by Mercury, thoughts, intelligence, communication. This is your focus. You're here to learn. You're the hermit. There's so many other things that you're probably here to do as well, but just in regards to this reading, solitude, reading, absorbing information, it doesn't mean that you become the information unless you resonate with it, but absorb it, understand where it comes from, enhance your inner light, Virgo. Exercise your mind and you won't feel like you're going crazy. Understand if you feel like you're going crazy, figure out why. That is what you're here to do. Question everything. Learn about it. Indulge yourself in research and understand your own beliefs in regards to it as well, but research. Look into it. Study, but also yourself. Go to yourself after you've absorbed all of that information and sit and think about your own thoughts, not just the thoughts of others and other people's perspectives. But once you do that, you'll really start merging your thoughts and your research. And that's how you really start to make some magic happen. Write it out. Learn about who you are as Virgo. Start with yourself. Astrology, if you're into that. Tarot, if you're into that. Get into it. All right, Virgo. That was a beautiful message. Beautiful message. I really hope that it helps you kind of understand maybe what you've been going through, like energetically. It just looks like you're about to start, I don't know, flying away from the nest, so to speak. So just, I don't know, I hope that it just helps you understand at least why you've been feeling this way energetically. But I see lots of good things coming for you, especially with this solitude, Father of Fire. Beautiful. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the message here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll definitely do more videos like this. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave me a thumbs up so I know what type of readings you guys like. If you would like a private reading with me, I have my information on the screen here, and I also have it down below in the description box. So anything else you would need will probably be in the description box. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, Virgo. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.